Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning GM. We're ready to get things started with our team. Unbelievable elite team we have right now. Oh, scout assignment. We got to set a scout assignment. That's right. So let's take a look. We can usually tell right off the bat what's available. Let's take a look at the WHL. So a couple top 10s in the WHL. Top 5 in the O. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Looks like we'll be scouting the WHL to start. Oh, Russia's got a top 5. And the rest of the world's got a top 5 Chinese player. You know what? I'm going to scout the OHL first because of that guy. So we'll scout for 6 weeks here. We'll find out what we can find. Find out what we can find? Is that redundant? Find out what there is, I suppose, is what you're looking for. So let's get past the preseason. Now remember, preseason it doesn't really tell much, but we do usually have a good start when we get somebody. We usually have a good season when we get a good start here. So 5-1 win right there, right off the bat. I'm expecting the team to make the conference semifinals, so we better make it there at least. Here's oh, there you go, 3-0 win against Montreal. Audison's got 2 goals. Boston now, and a 5-0 win over the Boston Bruins. Here comes Detroit. They're 3-0 as well. Oh, 8-0 win over Detroit. Oh my God, Audison with 3 goals in 4 games. It's going to be a good year for rookies. Yeah, I think I noticed a lot of top 5s already, top 10s. Oh, and a 4-1 loss to Ottawa. So they must be fielding a pretty good team. Buffalo, a 9-2 win. Boucher's got 4 goals. Scheifele with 7 assists. And then we got the Florida Panthers here to cap things off. Can we beat them? And we do. 3-1 in the final in that one. So let me just take a look at stats there. That was crazy. Save percentage, we are 2nd for goals against average, 3rd for save percentage. Points, we had a number in the top 10, but no one number 1. Galchenyuk was number 1 for that. And then goals, nobody was up there for goals because there was a lot of spread out there. Assists, though, Marleau and Scheifele were both up there with assists, so that is good to see. So let's get a month through here. I know it's been a long time. It's taken 2 videos basically just to get through the regular season, which usually only takes me 1.5 usually. Continue. All right, so I'm expecting big things from this team. I'm expecting big things from Drouin, Boucher, Audison. I expect lots of goals from those guys. I want to see all 3 of them in the top 10 this year, and I want to see Yandel and a first. Decline that, indeed. All right, so we got back-to-backs to start the year on the road. So we got Detroit and then Boston. Detroit, we crushed. So can we do that again? Come on, guys. Start off with a good win. Let's get this thing going. Let's win this year a lot. Oh, a 2-0 loss, so no goals by anybody yet. Not a good start at all. Boston's 2-0-0 at the moment, so they're going to be a tough test. Oh, my God, a 5-1 loss. That's terrible. All right, bounce back here, guys. Come on. We got San Jose. They're a terrible team, so we can beat them. There's a 2-0 win. Not the best, but at least it's a shutout. You got to be happy about that defensive defensive aspect of the team coming together. Here comes Anaheim now. They're not strong either. 1-3-0, despite having Sidney Crosby on the team. Unless they traded him, but they have Sidney Crosby. There's a 4-1 win. There you go. Audison got a goal. We got Edmonton now, and a 5-4 loss. That one was in overtime. I did catch that. So we were taking a look at forwards, and that was in the WHL, or the OHL, sorry. Yeah, they've got those guys. So let's take a look at the WHL because there were a couple top 10s, and you'll see, look at all these players here. Look at them all. All right, so that was in overtime, so let's keep this thing going. We're going to go up to the first. I'm going to stop on the first, so let's see if that helps us out. Boucher with 3 goals, Cashman with 3 assists. Here comes Vancouver. Come on, guys. 6-1 win. There you go. I like to see that a lot. Boucher is just firing right now. 4 goals so far in 6 games. And a 3-2 loss. That one was in regulation. I might change the lines around because I should be able to see Audison and Drouin both up there. And I'm not. I'm seeing Boucher. Scheifele is up there because he's playing with 2 snipers, but I should see more. There's a 3-1 win right there, and that'll cap the month. So we finished above 500. Phaneuf is in 3rd for goals against average, 4th for save percentage, so he's holding us in there. Not up there for wins. Or are we? No, we're not up there for wins. He's only got 4 wins. We're not up there for points. We are up there for goals, Boucher, but we're not up there for assists. So I'm going to change something around here. I normally don't after the first month because usually it changes. But I'm going to move Boucher and Drouin around and see if maybe having Drouin there will be a little bit better for Scheifele. Okay, so let's go another month here before I make any big changes, wholesale changes. So Florida up. We should be scoring like crazy. I mean, we should be winning every game with the offensive power we have. A 3-2 loss. Unbelievable. Okay, come on, guys. Let's get some wins together here. Decline. The only other option I could see for our team is giving ourselves a big, gritty player on each line. There's a 4-2 win right there. Decline that. Over Edmonton. So we're one above 500 again. So we're teetering. But I need to see more goal scoring from Drew, and I need to see Audison start firing. Like, my God. Oh, decline that. Here's Anaheim. Anaheim, a 5-4 loss. What is going on? That one's in overtime, so I'll take it. And Boucher scored again. So Boucher's like the only one scoring for us right now. 7 goals. Here's Dallas, and a 6-4 win. Boucher scores again. Scheifele's on fire again. Crazy that top line is not producing at all. I almost feel like putting Drouin on that top line, and we'll put Marleau on the second line. There's a 5-1 win. Boucher scores again, and Scheifele gets himself another assist. So it's interesting that the second line is playing so strongly right now, but Drouin's nowhere to be seen in a 2-1 loss. 2-1 loss. All right, New Jersey. After this month, we'll take a look at rearranging. A 3-1 win. Scheifele got an assist, so possibly Drouin getting some goals here. I need to see more goal scoring. 4-3 win. There's a Boucher with his 10th. Scheifele got his 16th assist in that game. And then Montreal up next. They're 7-7-2. So good month so far. We've been playing pretty well. Montreal, can we beat them? And a 4-3 win. There's Drouin up there with 12 goals now. There you go. So a big jump for him. Probably a hat trick, I would guess. All right, here's Pittsburgh. They're 5-7-4. Not very strong at all. Oh, a 4-2 loss to Pittsburgh. I wonder who their big names are. Boucher now with 12 goals. So getting some goal scoring from that second line. But the top line of Audison, McDavid, and Marleau is not producing right now. Not seeing them up there. We will have to take a look here at the end of the month to see exactly where they stand. There's a 5-2 win. Scheifele's on fire. His 20th assist of the year through 19 games. So he's got more than a point per game right now. And Boucher with 13 goals. And a 5-4 loss. Drouin now with 14 goals. That one was in regulation. So come on, bounce back against Pittsburgh. 5-2 against Pittsburgh. Here's, oh my God, and another one. Oh my God. So what, 3 losses in a row to finish the month? We'll do a quick peek through here. We're not up there for save percentage or goals against average. Wins we are. Points, Drouin is actually second right now. 14 goals and 14 assists. So he's in second in the league. Goals, he's up there. Boucher's up there. And Scheifele's up there for assists. McDavid's up there for assists. So maybe we are producing. Let me take a look here. Coaching options, edit lines. Or not edit lines. Stats. We want to go to stats. Stats Central. Team standings first. All right, always check this first. 13th in the league right now. Goals for per game, we're second. So we are scoring. We are scoring. Goals against per game, we're 16th. Not good at all. Our power play, 17th. So something's wrong with our power play. Our penalty kill, dead last. We've only killed 68%. So I might go to best lines again. That's not good, even for so early in the year. For that to be so low, that's horrible. NHL. Let's take a look at player stats. Let's see what's going on. I may just leave the penalty kill and power play alone, and I'll just fidget with the regular ones. So Drouin, 28 points through 22 games. Scheifele, 24 points through 23 games. Audison has 23 points in 22 games. Boucher has 21 in 22. Wow. McDavid at 19. Marleau at 15. Hamilton at 10. Not bad, actually. I'm quite surprised. I mean, we got 3 players that are more point per game, and then 2 that are really close. So, I mean, that top line is producing. Audison is kind of scoring, but not nearly at the pace that Drouin and Boucher are. So maybe I leave things, but you know what? I didn't take a look down the whole list, so we'll just quickly do that. I'll do that really quick here. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll do best lines, but then leave the regular game going and see if our power play and our penalty kill increase. Okay? Leave the regular even strength lines alone. I'll just quickly throw through here, Dumba. So you can see what's being produced here. Some numbers here that are kind of shocking. Ernie with 1 point. Minuses, Boucher. There's quite a few. Hamilton, Pettit, Marleau, Cashman, Ekblad, Ernie. So the top line, which I find to be our strongest in terms of defensive, is not playing well at all on the defensive side of things. So let's go edit lines. We'll do best lines. And then I'm going to move Drouin down with Audison, Marleau, and Audison switch. Okay, so we'll see. We'll keep this going like this, and we'll see if we have any success. If not, I might move Audison to the right wing, Drouin up to the left wing, and then we'll move our our buddy Marleau down. I mean, Marleau's a great player, don't get me wrong. I feel like the NHL should just almost have like a 1A and a 1A and a 1B option for this. Not like you could change the designation of your lines of how they rotate so you can get that offensive threat flowing throughout the line. All right, here's Florida now. See how we do against Florida. A 1-0 loss, so that was in regulation. I need to see 3-2 win though. 3-2 win right off the bat, off that loss, so that's good to see. Now, we didn't take a look at defensemen, but forwards, and we're looking at the WHL, right? So quite a few good players here, you'll see. The rest of the world, there was this guy here. We're going to scout him for a month, because there's only one guy that's worthwhile there. So a 3-2 win there. Druin did not score a goal. And we're going to go up to the first. So we got now Carolina and Calgary back-to-back here. Away first, and then we're going to head home to Tampa Bay to play the Flames. A rematch of the 04 Stanley Cup. Here's a 4-1 win against Carolina. Druin notches his 15th goal. And a 3-0 win against Calgary. So 3 wins in a row, and we're trucking along. Scheifele has 25 assists through as many games, I believe. So that's good for Scheifele. Good to see. Actually, a few more than that. He was producing at that point per game, which was really good because he had a few goals, but assists were the tail for him. All right, here's Florida now. And a 4-2 win, so that's 4 games in a row. Boucher now takes the lead for goals. Here's Montreal. And we lose 2-1 in regulation to the Montreal Canadiens. Toronto Maple Leafs up next. Looks like they got some decent producers, not nearly as high as us. A 3-1 loss. Okay, if we lose one more, I'm stopping the sim. I know somebody said it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It does. I feel like it does do something. Boston up next. They're even. They're at 500. We can beat them. Come on, guys. 3-0 win. That's better. Boucher notches his 16th goal. Scheifele with 29 assists on the year. And a 3-1 loss. Decline that shit. Shut up. Declined. Now Detroit. 5-4 win over Detroit. Scheifele, 31 assists. Boucher with 17 goals. Wow, unbelievable the numbers that we're having. We're just not winning as much as I'd like. Detroit again. Let's beat them one more time. And a 2-0 loss. Come on, guys. Get some streaks going here. It's not been the best month. We won 4 in a row, then we lost 3, then we lost 1, then 1. Just ridiculous. Here's okay, stop the sim. Jesus Christ. A 6-0 loss? Give me a break. All right, Chicago. 3-0 win right off the bat. Scheifele's got 32 assists. Boucher still at that 17 goal. Numbers, wow, Buffalo, we should be beating them. They can't win for shit right now in terms of stats. Like, look at their stats. 6-1 win. Audison, 17 goals now. Also tied up there probably with Druin and Boucher. And then here's Buffalo again, a 3-2 win. Audison with his 18th goal of the year. All right, so that was a much better finish. Scout assignment. Perfect. Forwards, rest of world. Let's see what happened. So they got him as a top 10. We knew that would happen at least. WHL, the OHL, we scouted the Q. There was nobody. United States is 1 first rounder. Russia also had that guy, so we're going to scout him for a month. All right? And then we'll take a look at defense. Okay, so a quick peek through the stats here. Goals against average, we are up there in 8th. Save percentage, we're not. Wins, we are up there in 4th, tied for 4th. And then points, wow, we've got 3 players in the top 10. We got Druin at 40 points, Scheifele at 38, and then Audison at 37. So that's good to see. Assists, Scheifele number 1 in the league at 33. McDavid is number 7 at 25. And then goals, Druin, Audison are up there with 18 apiece. Off of Gogolev a little bit, who's got 20 goals so far this year. Where are we here in the standings? We're 2nd in our division. We're a little bit back. So let's, you know what, I'm going to keep things going. We got 1 more month before we have to do a review, and that's going to bring us actually to a perfect point in time where I can stop the video and I can, 3-2 win, where I can ask you guys about the trade deadline. What do we do this year? That'll pretty much put us right in that area by the time this video ends. So I might be able to do a little summary at the end of this. 5-3 loss. Druin now with 20 goals. Wow. I wanted 3 players, Boucher, Druin, and Audison, in that top 8 for scoring this year. And so far, I think I've got that. And a 1-0 win. I mean, Boucher's really close. It's hard to tell. Once you get a leader that sticks with it, it's hard to tell exactly how close everybody else is. All right, here's Minnesota. They're a 500 club. Their scoring is not nearly as good as ours. We should be able to beat them. Come on, guys. Beat Minnesota. There's a 5-1 win. Druin gets 2 goals in that one. Scheifele now at 39 assists. This kid is having a great year. Probably the best year he's had with us, and that's because we're putting him with Druin. Something he's never experienced before. We put Crosby with Druin almost every year, but now Scheifele has 2 insane snipers playing next to him, Boucher and Druin. And a 5-1 win. Now I know, remember when everybody was saying Scheifele should be our #1 center? Probably should have been. Because he's producing better than McDavid is right now. But he also has 2 snipers, you know. McDavid's working with 1, Ottoson. He's still not even as good a sniper as Druin. All right, here's St. Louis. They're okay. They're below 500 though, and we lose 6-2. Druin gets his 23rd goal. Scheifele with his 42nd assist. Here's Ottawa. Bounce back, guys. Bounce back. There, 3-2 loss, and that one was in regulation as well. Scheifele and Druin were non-existent in that one. Here's Philadelphia. We're stronger than both those guys. Quite a bit stronger, so come on. 4-2 win. That's much better. Druin gets his 24th goal. And then we got Carolina up next. And then this year's going to be, or this month's going to be pretty much over right away. Santos, he's one of the best scorers. But 5-1 win there. Scheifele gets his 43rd assist on the year. And I don't know how many games we played now. But we're getting up there now. Getting up there. We're probably over halfway. We're probably about 44, 45. I'm not good at counting that quickly. 46, sorry. 46 goal. 46 games played so far. And Scheifele was 43, almost assists per game. And he's been keeping this up halfway through the season. That's pretty good. He should be getting about 79 assists. Would you like to stop the simulation? Yeah, we'll stop the simulation. We'll see where we are. Red. Let's see if anybody made it. Yep, Ottoson and Druin both made it. Nope. No, and then defense, we've got nobody on defense, which is crazy. Just that top line, Ottoson and Druin are up there. Goalies, Price and Phaneuf. Yeah, Carey Price, 91 overall. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off the month. We're going to go to the first. This is only the one more game against New Jersey. I'm surprised Scheifele didn't make the cut. That's crazy. New Jersey, one more win, boys, for the road. These guys suck. We can do it. 7-6. Well, that was close. Druin with his 26th goal. So we'll do a quick review, quick stat review. No goals against leader, no save percentage leader. Points, we're up there for sure. Wins, we're up there. So points, Druin at 52 points, Scheifele at 50, and Ottoson at 49. All right, and then assists, we've got Scheifele at 45, McDavid at 34. So Scheifele continues to lead the league by a mile. Goals, Druin at 26, Ottoson at 25, and Boucher at 22. Remember I said wanted all 3 in the top 8, and we've got 2 right at the top there. We're going to have a 1-2 punch between Druin and Ottoson, and then Boucher as well. Just craziness. We're at 57 points. It's not good enough for the lead league. I mean, look at Colorado. It's 70 points on the year so far. Thank God they're on the other side. Stat Central. Team standings. Let's see if our power play and penalty kill got better. So we're 9th in the league now. Our goals for per game dropped to a 3.04. It's a little more humid, but Colorado's at a 3.13. Pardon me, my nose is plugged. Goals against per game, we're 6th. So much better, though. Colorado still, when they've got the highest goals for and the lowest goals against, that's amazing. Power play, 18.8. Much better. Well, a little bit better. We were 16 or so. Penalty kill, so it's increased. We're 29th, but we've gone from 66 to 74. So I see that as a big plus because of how far we'll have to come in the future. All right, player stats, NHL. We'll do through this quick before we get in, and then it'll be the trade deadline. I'm gonna have to ask you guys what you think what should be done. I don't think anything right now. Our team is strong. All right, so points. So Druin is at 52 points in 47 games. Scheifele at 50 in 47. Ottoson at 49 in 47. McDavid at 43. Marleau at 40. Both of these guys could push to that point per game. Marleau's most points he's had in a year was last year at 83 points in 82 games. He could still get there. He's not scoring as many goals as he did last year. I mean, we're only just about halfway through. I mean, he should get to about 15 goals this year if you consider that. And then, I mean, maybe about 50 assists. So you basically, if you consider that 15, that's 65 points. That's not great. But maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm undershooting that a little bit. But maybe 60 assists. 60 assists and 15 goals will give him 75 points. Yeah, that's a little bit more realistic. But it'd be definitely a strong year either way. Boucher, 22 goals and 13 assists. This kid's on fire. 42 goals last year. If we take a look at who's our other snipers, Ottoson had how many goals last year? 35, and he's already at 25. And Druin last year, he had 45, and he's gonna have at least that this year. I mean, he could easily get to 50 goals. He could get to more than that. I mean, look at, he had 55 that one year. Kid's crazy. We'll scroll down here. Who's having bad years? Highest scoring defenseman, Hamilton at 21. Not bad. Better than last year for sure. Only at 27. It's going to be probably a career best for Hamilton. Dumba, a good year for him. He's going to have a great year. Ekblad, not great. Probably not even close to his best. That top line is not doing really well. 13 for Pettit. Brassard. Schultz having a terrible year. Only 8 points. I think, well, and who's he playing with? He's playing with Dumba, which is crazy. King, 6 points. He's average. He'll get to his point. Ernie, only 5 points this year playing that third line. The third line has been struggling. And then Greg Chase, not a good year for him. Not good at all. So I'm going to leave it. Oh, goalie stats. Because he wasn't up there on the leaderboards. So we'll take a look and see exactly what's his nuts lays. Not where his nuts lay, but... All right, goaltender. Goalies. Storm Phaneuf, 2.39 on the goals against average. Save percentage of 9.135. It's not elite. We're not getting that elite goaltending this year, so that's interesting. We might need to make a trade for a goalie for the push. But he did well for us last year, and he's doing not bad this year. We should get to where we need to go. All right, guys, so a trade deadline is coming up in the next video for sure, but we're about a month away. What should we do, if anything? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to vote for the Be a GM. The current round is almost over. April 9th at midnight is the deadline, so make sure you get that in. All right, guys, so until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.